Hey everybody, how are you on this beautiful Thursday afternoon? I can be glad that I am not in Ohio or up north, wherever it is snowing on the 22nd of April, because I don't like snow that much. I don't like to be cold. I guess I'd like snow okay if it wasn't cold. Hi Debbie, how are you, friend? I miss your face. One of these days, I'm going to get to see your face again. I hope everything's okay with you and your family. So here's our card. That's kind of what we're going to make. Not really. It uses the same stamps, but we are going to make it just a little bit different. Still pretty, but just a little bit different. Okay? And this is the stamp set that we're going to use. We're going to use the Quiet Meadow stamp set, and it's one of our brand new stamp sets that's actually not available for customers yet until the 4th of May. So on the 4th of May, you can get this stamp set. And there are dies that go with it, so you can cut out all those beautiful things. So yeah, I'm excited about this stamp set. I love it. And the first thing I thought was, oh, I have to do a antique card with it. So I'm going to get started. We're going to use crumb cake today, and we're going to use some watercolor pencils. So I have most of my stamps already out, ready to go. I hope I have all my stamps out, ready to go. We'll probably figure out somewhere along the line that I don't. But it's okay. Hey, Peggy. How are you today? So let's see. We're going to start with these words that look all antiqued. Hey, Michelle. How are you? We're going to start with this, and we're just going to make a background, okay? So I have crumb cake ink for my crumb cake cardstock, and we're just going to stamp this hopefully straight, but just kind of random on here. I'll start off to one side, and then I'll go to the other side, and we're just making a background. You can't read these words anyway, because that's the way the stamp is. Everything's good in Georgia. How are things in Nevada, Michelle? Get one more up here. Okay, and then we're going to take our flower. I want to call it a pansy, but I don't think it's a pansy. I don't know what kind of a flower it is. But we're just going to stamp it right on top of these background images that we have. Just kind of all over, more than anywhere else. And then we have one more stamp to add for our background, and it is splatter, because I love a splatter stamp. It seems like they retire a good one and then they give us another good one. So I love a splatter stamp. So we're just making a splatter background now. And then we'll get to where we can watercolor. Because I like to watercolor with the watercolor pencils. And you know what? I just don't do it often enough. It's one of those easier, simple things that we just don't do often enough, right? So I'm going to remind you that we have watercolor pencils and that we can use them, okay? So here's our background. It's just a simple color, tone on tone, nothing special about the background. You just keep stamping until you're happy with it. You can distress the edges more if you want. You can do whatever, it's your card. You can do however you want. So now I'm going to take the larger flower image, and I am going to stamp it in Memento, since we're going to use the watercolor pencils and get the blender pen out. we're going to use Memento. And we're just going to stamp this on here twice. In Memento. And then we'll color it. I'm going to stamp some of these tiny little flowers on there too in the Memento because we're going to color them too. There's 2 little tiny flowers that come in this stamp set. How many should we make? 3? Because you should always have an odd number. I say that after I stamp 2 of those. But, you know, it is what it is. Okay, so we're going to start with white. Okay, a white watercolor pencil. And we're going to take the white watercolor pencil and we are going to color the images that then we're going to color on top of. We're going to color on top of this, okay? So we're going to start on our, on the petals of our flowers here, and we're just going to color them in white. Now, with the white watercolor pencil, you want a short tip because you have to press pretty hard with this white watercolor pencil to get the white to come out on your image. Sometimes it helps if you have a little bit of padding underneath your paper. Not a lot, because you don't want to poke a hole in your paper, but you want it just to give just a little bit so your white, well, see the white, see, so you get the white, and then we're going to color on top of that, okay? So we're just going to color in white. So guess what happened at work today? You'll never guess. Hey, Christy. I have 5 flowers now. Thank you. Nature does odd numbers. Yes, I like to do odd numbers. It seems like if it's too symmetrical, it just is weird, right? On your card? I don't know. Not that anybody is going to get a card in the mail and count and say, ooh, she's got 4 flowers. I don't like that card. Nobody's ever, if they do that, don't ever send them another card. I'm shaking the whole desk. I'm looking at my goodness. Okay. I'm going to try not to color so hard so I don't shake the whole desk. I didn't realize I was doing that, and I looked up at my delayed image, and I was like, holy cow, I'm shaking the whole desk. It's a big old heavy desk, too. So let's try to color not so recklessly. Anyway, so at work, I did not get a raise. Thank you. Oh, I like the way you think, Michelle. I did not get a raise. But today is my 2-year anniversary. Woohoo! I've been in the same job for 2 years. For those of you that know me and love me, you will know that I do not stay in a job very long. It's not that I don't like the jobs that I do. I love the jobs that I do. I have never had a bad job. I am blessed. I have never had, oh, I take that back. I did have that one horrible job. You know what I did? I quit and I moved to France when I had a horrible job. I did. I had a horrible job. I quit and I moved to another country. That's a whole nother story. But anyway, so today was my 2-year anniversary. The big boss sends me a message and he says, like, it really doesn't seem like it's been 2 years. I'm like, yeah, it really doesn't. It's a great job. I love my job. I love the people that I work with. If you don't know, I am retired Air Force. I was an aircraft mechanic in the Air Force. And now I write technical manuals on how to fix airplanes. So, the guys out there turning the wrenches, I have to write them so they know what to do. So that's my job. Okay, so now we've got it all colored in white. Okay, so now I am going to take, I want purple. That's rich raspberry. I know we have a purple. Gorgeous grape. How about gorgeous grape? I'm going to take gorgeous grape, and I'm going to color these flowers now, the ones that I've colored white. Okay? And give them a little bit of a splash of color. It is a great job. It's a great job, and I don't have to go, I say I don't have to go and touch the airplanes anymore. I almost had to go to Florida and touch the airplanes. And while I loved my job while I was in the Air Force, I love my job now better. Ask me why. I'll tell you why. Because now, when I'm cold in my office, I put my sweater on and turn my heater on. And I don't have to worry about the weather. I never get snowed on or rained on, or I can park 3 feet from the office door and walk inside. Climate control. There's a lot to be said for climate control. Can you see the purple? So I'm coloring the purple on top of the white. Okay? We're going to blend it together here in a second, when I get the purple all on here. We may add a little bit more white too. It depends. It depends what it looks like. Put a little bit of purple in this white, in the little baby flowers. I'm going to get some, I'm going to pull out a yellow and make the center of the flowers bright yellow. Because the center of all flowers need to be bright yellow. So yeah, 2 years. Let's see, what else happened? Oh, they're going to bring me donuts tomorrow. They were going to do it today, but they forgot to ask me if I was going to be there. I'm like, why would I not be at work? I mean, seriously, I'm always at work. Well, whatever. Okay, so they're going to bring me donuts tomorrow. Yay! I love donuts. Okay, garden green. Or should I use granny apple green? Oh, let's start with granny apple green. I can always go darker. Oh, I think I like the granny apple. We'll do granny apple green for these stems. So now you don't have to get all of the, you know, it's not all going to be colored. They're watercolor pencils. So sometimes it's a suggestion of, like, I think that stem is green. Kind of like that, you know? Still beautiful. Okay, so there it is with the green. Now we're going to get the blender pen out. And we're going to blend these together. So this is the blender pen. And it has blender pen. I don't know what's in here. It doesn't tell me. There's got to be glycerin in it. But that's all I know. So we're just going to blend. We'll start with the purple. You don't want to use your purple and then see what it looks like when you blend them together, as opposed to that. So you have purple on the end of your pen, so be careful not to go into your greens too much, or even your yellow. Otherwise it'll all be muted together, and then it will defeat the purpose. May go back over theirs with a little bit of white to make them just a little bit brighter. I don't know, we'll see. What do you think? Okay, so then when you're done with the purple, you just go on your scrap paper and get the purple off, okay? So now you can go into your green and blend your green. And it makes the green a whole lot brighter. If you can see. See down here, the ones I've blended and those ones I haven't. It makes it a whole lot brighter. More vivid. More vivid. Okay, so let's talk about the new catalog. The new catalog starts May 4th. It's amazing. If you need one, contact me. You can send me an email or go to my webpage, inkstamplove.com. Let me know you need a catalog, and I would love to send you one. I need a little bit more yellow on this flower right here. I don't even know if it got any. So what else? I have a paper share. If you'd like to be in my paper share, it's $35 for a quarter of a pack of each of the new papers. And if you want the specialty papers, it's $43. So if you want to get in on that, let me know. Okay, so there we go. Do we think we need some more white? Or is it okay? We'll just leave it like that. So we have the purple flowers. That's the gorgeous grape. And then we have the Daffodil Delight. And then Granny Apple Green. All on top of the white. So you start with the white. And those are the ones that you need for that. Now you can color with whatever color you have. And it'll be a-okay. So we're going to take, in this die set, there is this cute little label. And we're going to stamp on it. Thinking of you. So there's a thinking of you sentiment in here. Let's see if I can get it straight. I made two of them just in case. Yeah, I didn't get that one very straight. Let's see if I can do it better. Oh, so one of them points up and one of them kind of points down. Yeah, I'm a dork. Okay, hang on. We're going to do it one more time. Is that one big enough? Watch this. I'm going to cut it out after I stamp it. That's the way I should always do it. Always, always. It's the only way I can get things straight. Okay, the table's probably going to shake. Okay, there we go. Now it's straight. Look at that. Okay, you know. I have two of them that are crooked. Again, I don't think anybody would say, the sentiment's crooked, I don't want your card. But, you know, we may as well. I know it doesn't have to be perfect. It just has to be close. You know what I'm going to do? Okay. Okay, everybody. I'm going to distress this a little bit. So, I have my little sponge. Did you know our sponges are retiring? But we have these. Yeah, I washed it. Okay, let's use a blending brush. Let's see if it does the same thing. I have never done this with a blending brush. Let's see. I don't know. I don't know that it does the same effect. It's not really the same effect. This little sponge right here, it has yellow on it, so I'm trying to get more brown on it than yellow. Give me a second. Okay. So the, can you see the difference? The blending brush is a real subtle look. This has like a little harsh, especially like right on the edge. I like that. So I'm going to continue on with my sponge. Now, when the sponges are gone, I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do. It remains to be seen. But until May 4th, I can use this sponge. Because you can still order a sponge. The sponges are a great deal. They come in a pack of 3. They're like $4. And then you cut them into 6 pieces, so you have a ton of sponges laying around in your drawer. At least I do. And you just pull one out that kind of matches. You see, this one was yellow. Oh, all right, there you go. How about that? I like the distressed look. I don't know. We can distress it more, because now I'm just playing. So I got my distressing tool out. And all it is, now you can use scissors. See what the distressing tool does. You can use the insides of your scissors. If I could find mine. I've moved everything in the last literally 45 minutes, and now I can't find my scissors. So, but you can use the crux of your scissors and do the same thing. If you like this kind of distressed look, I do. I'm a fan. Makes a mess. Okay, so there's that. There's your distressed look. Okay, so we're gonna take this and we're going to put it on our card base. And then I have a piece of ribbon. Daffodil Delight. These were not the scissors I was looking for. This is the checkered ribbon, and I don't think it's retiring. So we may get to use that again later. I think I'll trim these edges at an angle. We'll get some Stampin' Seal. Get that laid down there. We'll get some dimensionals for this bad boy. And get it plopped on our card. And then I'm going to use some of the metallic pearls. Because I don't think they're retiring either. Metallic pearls. I love these bad boys. And we're going to make a bow. We're going to make a bow. Are you ready to make a bow? Okay, so now I'm going to have to find the scissor thing because now I need my pokey tool. Where in the world did it go? It could not have gone too far. Could not have gone. There it is. Got it. Pokey tool. You're still waiting on your new catalog, Denise. Oh my goodness. Have you called Stampin' Up? I'm not sure when the... Are you a demonstrator? I'm guessing you're a demonstrator. Sorry. If you are, you should have... I think you should have gotten it by now. And if you haven't gotten it, I would call demonstrator support to at least see what they say. I am going to use this ribbon, I think. This is the Baker's Twine Essentials pack. This is new too. Where did I get these little cases? I can't tell you, Christy. I'd have to kill you. So, years ago, Stampin' Up! Had stamp sets that were on a wooden block. This is a wooden block case. But they had stamps that were just one stamp. They would sell one stamp at a time, and this was the case that it came in, and this was called a half wooden case. They don't sell them anymore. I still have a few, but they don't sell them anymore. I'm so sorry. And you know, normally I don't demonstrate products that you can't buy, but that's storage. So I never even thought about not showing that because you cannot get it. I'm so sorry. Okay, so this is the crumb cake color of the Baker's Twine Essential Pack. And I just made 3. Okay, I'm going to show you how to do this. It's just 3 layers, that's all. Just 3 strands. Okay? So, to make a bow, this is how Sandra makes a bow. You can do it however you'd like. This is how Sandra does it. I make 2 loops, and then I tie those loops together. Now, because there's 3 strands of linen thread here, it might look a little funny, but that's all it is. And every time it is a perfect bow that you can adjust to whatever size you want. Now, I know that there is a bow dabra or a bow maker or a thing with sticks on it that you can. Here's the problem with that. Now, if you use that and you can use it and you can do great things with it, I am so proud of you. First of all, I can't use it. I don't understand it. But it does not make an adjustable bow. It makes your bow whatever size that is, and it's stuck because it actually ties a knot. This is a bow. It's fully adjustable. So, if you need to see that again, I can do it with a ribbon, and I'll show you again. Right now I'm getting a glue dot, and I'm going to put it right here in the corner of my sentiment, and I'm going to stick my bow on it. And there's my card. Voila. Voila, as they say in France. We talked about ratatouille today at lunch. I don't know why. Has anybody ever eaten ratatouille? It's not horrible if you're really hungry. Okay, hang on. I'm trying to find a piece of ribbon that we can see good. This one should work. It's Blackberry Bliss. Okay. So, bow. Ready? 2 loops. That's all. 2 loops. And you just tie them together. You tie the loops. You made ratatouille? I'm telling you, the only time I've ever had it is in France. Made by, it's called Ratatouille Niçois. And Nice is where it was invented. Discovered, made the first time. I don't know what you say with food. But Nice, that's where I was, actually, when I lived in France. On the Mediterranean. Okay, so, there you go. Fully adjustable bow. Perfect every time. I'll even show you again. I'll show you with, maybe we can see this. So, 2 loops. Tie the loops together. And then you can pull the ends and adjust it to whatever size you want. Here's another tip. You can leave it right on there. Leave it on your spool. And that way, when you get it where you want it and you get it all adjusted, then you can trim it and you're not wasting ribbon. Okay? So, did you learn something? I don't know. I'm not that big of a fan of eggplant. Now, I'm telling you, if you're hungry enough, it's delicious. But I don't know. I'm just not a big eggplant fan. But anyway, so here is our card. And let me tell you right now, I borrowed this design. I didn't borrow it. I stole it from a friend of mine. Her name is Joanne Hewins, and she's in Georgia. Love to Create in Georgia. And that's her, I think, Love to Create. Anyway, that's her. But yeah, Joanne Hewins, this was her design. She did it in blue. I did it in purple. But that's all. It is the Quiet Meadow stamp set, and it is available on the 4th of May. So thanks so much for hanging out with me today. I appreciate it. And I will catch you guys later. Bye.